We are here at the European WCQ 2018. Who are we with?
You were Quinsee.
And what did you do?
I just made the quarterfinals of the European Championships 2018.
And what did you play and why?
So I played Gouki. The best deck is super strong. It's great for the defined format, and it's really powerful for a tournament like this.
All right, awesome. Let's just see your list then.
Sure. So the standard Gouki. So we played 2 of these, 1 headbat, 2 twist cobras, 3 super X, and then the 2 bears. Then I played the 3 jump forward, the 3 marauding captains, and a really good card of the weekend, 3 aqua dolphin. It just clears the hand trap. So everyone's playing 3 ash and 3 draw now. This just clears it, and then because you've got the extenders as well to combo off, it basically just clears them and it just makes you win really. Then some powerful monsters we played was the Terratop Engine. So originally I just was playing this, so I could special this, then normal this and go off. But this is incredibly useful, so a lot of people don't really remember that you just need to control a wind monster to special summon it. So if you go instant fusion, summon Dragoness is a wind, so you can then special summon this from your hand and then go off. And if they impermanence it or negate it in a way, you then summon a Super X or a Gouki monster and then combo off and kill them that way as well, even if they use a hand trap on your MX Saber Invoker. So basically, it kind of does what Dolphin does. Then you've got the Ibli. Okay, so I decided to go with 9 hand traps. So I'm playing 45 cards, worked out the maths, it's actually much higher percentage, playing 9 and 45, it's like a 68% chance to open one. Rather than playing 40 and playing the 6, and it's like a 56%. So I played the numbers game really with this one. So I played 3 draw, 3 ash, and then because I expect a lot of pendulum and the mirror match, so I had to go Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre was incredibly strong. It was very unexpected. I caught a lot of opponents out. I waited for the key times to play it once my opponents used the majority of the cards, and it was really good. So those are the monsters. Another good thing about Ogre is you can use it for level 3 for MX Saber Invoker and go off. So if you're playing against Trickstar, you can just special and jump forward a Marauding Captain and go off. Okay, and then I played the 3 instant fusions, very good. 3 Call at the Grave, 2 rematch just because of Sky Strikers. I know no one's playing Ghost Spell anymore, and that's a benefit as well. If you do know they're playing Ghost Spell, the second one's great. But it's mainly because Sky Strikers like to banish your first rematch with Reincarnation, then you can just add another one and go off. Okay, so the equip spells, and played the sword, and then I decided to play the Noble Arms over the fossil, Living Fossil, because I felt like my main deck was great against the Gouki mirror match enough, because I made more hand traps and I played Ghost Ogre. So I figured, well, I need a card to help me beat the rogue deck, so this card did that, and it was very good. I still will play it over Living Fossil. Living Fossil's okay, but in this version I'm going to stick with this. Then the support spells, so the Rota, the Reborn, and a card that's really good, Soul Charge. I also then decided to play a card that shouldn't be limited like Soul Charge, but Imperial Order. Imperial Order was great. It stole a lot of games. I like to build a board, or just if I have a weekend, put some monsters out and then just set Imperial Order, and it just works really strong. And that caught a lot of players off guard. So this is the main deck, 45 cards. Okay, so then we'll go to the extra deck. So we got the Nightmares, so we got the 2 Mermaids, the 2 Goblin, Cerberus, the Phoenix, and the Unicorn. Then we've got the Dragoness with the MX Saber Invoker. Then we played 2 Isolde based on impermanence, so when the impermanence is the first effect, you can then summon another guy and then make another Isolde to send, because a lot of people like to respond first to the add effect, which is incorrect in some sense and in some situations, so the second one was very useful. The Underclock Taker for multiple damage, and for the combo, the Trigate Wizard, because it's definitely a wizard, and then you got the Firewall and the Borrowload. So I was going to play Gumblar. There was a combo in this where I constantly took 3 cards out my opponent's hand to 4 cards turn 1 and made Trigate without extra linking, so they had 2 cards left, and I could just negate with Trigate, and then they've got 1 card left to play. I did that quite a bit, but then I figured in a tournament like this, I could do that inconsistently, or I could have Borrow Load and have a super consistent deck anyway, and I can beat the sort of road decks, and when my opponent Borrow Loads, I can steal their Borrow Load and go off that way. So I figured this was the best lane monster to play over Gondola. Then the side deck, so I went with a free drag down. I really liked it. It was really good because of everyone playing Gamma in the later stage of the tournament, and also in Permanent and obviously Sphere mode. So usually I would just combo off if I had Called by the Grave, and then I would drag down them. I would save the drag down if I had multiple ways to go off through Impermanence or Gamma. If I felt like I had to play it, I would play it first, but I just like to do it later on after going off sometimes, because I like them to discard the sword so I get max value from it. Then I played the free Twin Twister. I played free Red Reboots, free Impermanence. Impermanence was great. I would love to main it, but I can't main it. It's not a monster. It doesn't work with the synergy really. But when you go second, it helps because you start with 6 to the 5, so you're going to have that, more monsters anyway in your starting hand. And then I played free Anti-Spell. Kind of wish I played free Kaiju over it, but I did expect a lot of Pendulum, and so I decided to play this. I didn't play against any Pendulums in the tournament, but I figured, this card is very good against Pendulum, so my matchup would be much better and stronger against them. So this is the deck. Performed really well in the tournament. I finished 10-0. I started off 10-0 and I lost the last round, so I finished 4th after Swiss. And I was Luke's only defeat in Swiss as well. Luke did really well, a good friend of mine. We've tested for weeks with this deck, ready for this event. We would have met in the top 4, but congrats to Luke for winning the European Championships and going to Worlds. And yeah, this is my top 8 profile from the European Championships.
Any final comments or shout outs?
Yeah, I want to shout out all the boys, everyone here, all the friends I've met, and obviously Omar, Jawad, Luke, Ahmed for his first top, also YGO City. So if you need any singles, any cards, I would recommend going there. And yeah, that's there's loads more people I would love to shout out, but too many to name.
All right, thanks a lot for the profile, and good luck for the future.